Dr. Judy, I mean, I'm looking at Heather's body language, and she just doesn't look like she's convinced that, you know, they're going to be able to move forward with the vaccines in the way that she would like. Do you have just any advice for them on how they can best approach the situation? Because they clearly both want what's best for their family.
I would just suggest that this is a very difficult conversation, obviously, to have and keep having, and it can be exhausting. But think about how this is impacting other aspects of your relationship. It's not just about the vaccine. It's about how you get along as a couple and how you're relating on other levels, if you're still feeling like you can trust each other. Trust is the core, I believe, of this entire conversation. And if you don't have trust in a relationship, it's really hard to move forward and feel good about that relationship and to not overreact when somebody does something and interpret something that may not be there, and it can really wear on your relationship over time. And I know that this relationship is very important to both of you, and your family is important to both of you. So this is a very serious issue. And Ben, again, we're not coming down on you by any means. I know that your perspective is different, but thinking about the impact, the serious impact it can have on your relationship as a whole, on your ability to make good decisions together regarding other things. When you lack that trust, when the person believes that you're selfish rather than being really thinking about the collective and your family, it's going to erode your relationship over time. So my advice is that I think that this is broken down to a certain point where you really do need to get some professional support to give you some tools to manage essentially the broken part of that communication model that you guys have had over this one issue that is spilling out over to other aspects of your relationship. And I think rather than trying to have this conversation on your own and making certain assumptions about the other person's intentions, you really need that professional support to really help you see the perspective in a different way and come together again as a team, as I know you guys have done in the past in your relationship.
Well, Heather and Ben, based on what you just heard from our Dr. Judy, our friends at Doctor on Demand are going to give you several counseling sessions for you. We don't want to end this here. I don't think we've resolved everything. What do you think about that?
Oh my gosh, that's really cool. Wow.
Thank you.
Well, I think you'll get something out of it. And, you know, for all of you at home that are watching that may have similar issues, I think the advice of getting a third party is very, very helpful. So we hope this advice from our experts is helpful. Thank you so much, you two, Ben and Heather, for sharing your story. Dr. Williams, on point. Dr. Judy, as always, thank you for your insight.